Two Filipino seafarers were among those aboard the chemical tanker MV Central Park seized by a group of armed men in the Gulf of Aden off the coast of Yemen. The ship's management says it was a suspected case of piracy.
We had also confirmed from the license manning agency that all crew, including the two Filipino crew on board, are safe and unharmed.
The Migrant Workers Department adds that the U.S. Navy and its partners played a role in facilitating the release of the ship from the armed group.
Ang U.S. Naval Forces successfully thwarted yung attempt to hijack yung MV Central Park.
The DMW says they are coordinating with the families of the affected crew members. Just last week, 17 Filipinos were held hostage by the Houthi rebels in the Red Sea.
The DFA had properly coordinated with the foreign governments who may or can help us with respect to the safe rescue and repatriation of our 17 Filipino seafarers.
And with consecutive hijacking, the DMW is asking its maritime partners to consider expanding the so-called high-risk zones.
I-consider na expand yung high-risk zone dun sa Red Sea, no? We know that yung coastal area is already a high-risk zone or a danger zone. This would mean that seafarers will be properly alerted if they're entering such a high-risk zone or taking a voyage on a ship that will go through the high-risk zone, and have a corresponding doubled compensation and benefits.
The Israeli government did not comment on the latest hijacking incident, but Israel ambassador to the Philippines, Ilan Flus, says anything that endangers global security and trade should be a cause for concern.
When we talk about shipping lines and we talk about freedom of navigation in the oceans, this is something very critical for the world economy.
In a video released by the Israeli Foreign Ministry, Jimmy Pacheco, the Filipino hostage by Hamas, has been discharged from the hospital.
He'll probably need some time to recover. Basically, first 48 hours he looks okay. Now he's out of hospital and he's staying in Tel Aviv.
Pacheco also met with Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen this weekend. Israel vows that assistance will be given to Pacheco's family.
For the first 6 months, he's getting an equivalent of, I think, close to more than 100,000 pesos a month. There are some also psychological effects to such an event. So a committee will have to determine exactly how much he'll be entitled for later on.
The 4-day humanitarian truce between Israel and Hamas is expected to end on Tuesday.
If Hamas would release 10 or more, they will get more days of pause.
The envoy adds they are ready to resume their operations in Gaza. Israel has set two main conditions on how the war could possibly end. First, the release of all the hostages and making sure that Hamas won't attack them again. Tristan Nodalo, CNN Philippines.